What's up, soul family, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's pick a card, we are going to be spilling the tea on why your person ghosted you and whether or not they actually regret it. So before we get started, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the decks that we'll be using for today's tarot reading, they will be available for purchase on my Amazon store, also down in the description box below. And without further ado, we're gonna go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the four groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the 6 of Pentacles, group number 2 with the 8 of Wands, group number 3 with the 5 of Cups, and group number 4 with the Princess of Wands. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each pile of cards will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the 6 of Pentacles, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So why did your person ghost you? Okay, so I can immediately pick up on a vibe here. So we start off the reading with the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. This is a very defensive energy, a very defensive and conflicting type of energy. It's like your person felt like they had something to protect. For a lot of you, that was their freedom. Maybe the thought of being potentially in a committed relationship with you made them fear for their freedom. Meanwhile, I feel like being in a relationship with you would be more freeing than being out of a relationship with you. And I say that because we have your energy here, the 6 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay, if you look at these energies, they are very, very different. So I feel like your person ghosted you because they were more so in this energy, like they were more so like in survival mode, whereas you were in an energy that was more freeing and more abundant, if that makes sense. Like it's very, like the energies are not the same. This person, I feel like they have a lot of self-imposed restrictions that they have placed on themselves or that other people have placed on them and they haven't healed from or like released those restrictions from their life yet. Like this person, they just have a lot of boundaries in their life, and it's okay to have boundaries, but I feel like this person might overdo it in the boundary department, and they probably need to pick their battles a little bit more wisely. Whereas your energy is very abundant, your energy is very freeing. I feel like you're going to be very successful and victorious at whatever it is that you do in life, and your person, they definitely see you that way, you know. So whether or not they actually regret ghosting you, I could tell you right now, I'm kind of getting a yes. I'm getting a yes for this pile because we have the 7 of Cups and the Lovers card. So I definitely feel like your person is very much in their head about this connection, this situation, and I definitely feel like they did have feelings for you, or they still do have feelings for you, and they're constantly fantasizing about you, about this relationship, probably even about things that they could have done differently. But another thing that I feel like they're feeling regretful about losing you is like there's no more spice in this person's life, right? Like we have the Knight of Pentacles, and for a lot of people this could be a very boring energy in comparison to the Chariot, which is your energy, okay? But the truth of the matter is, like, I feel like you're exactly where it is that you need to be in order to be ready for a solid and committed relationship. However, this person is not. They're moving so slow in their life that literally they feel bored. Like the 4 of Cups, this is a card about boredom. Like this person, ever since you left out of this person's life, like there's literally no spice in this person's life, okay? And to add to that, right, for the Love Oracle cards, we got the Love card, right? It says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. You're in this energy, so you have a lot to give, especially in terms of love and like emotions. Like I feel like you guys have an abundance of emotions to share with the person that you are with. We have engagement ring, so this probably has crossed this person's mind in the past, and you might think to yourself like there's no way, after the way this person acted, there's no way they could have thought about marrying me. But I definitely feel like it was in this person's mind because we have the engagement ring card, and it says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. But the thing is, this person, the Knight of Pentacles, I always say this is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. So when they commit to something, they are very much committed to it. But the thing is, it can take a very long time. It can be a very slow process for somebody in this energy to actually commit to anything, right? But they're in it for the long haul nonetheless when they do decide to commit. And we also have the soulmates card here, which says soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. And I feel like this person, they know in their mind that they fucked this up, that you probably were the one that they were either praying for or asking for, like the type of person that they were hoping for in terms of a serious committed relationship. But the thing is, I'm just seeing that this person chose to stay in survival mode. They're like in this energy of like survival of the fittest or something like that. Like I'm getting that type of energy, like a man for himself or a woman for herself, like in comparison to your energy, which is this energy is very much, this is being prepared for a relationship, having what you need in order to contribute to a relationship. Meanwhile, this person, it's like this is the energy of defending your assets, like feeling like you have to conquer something. Like this person was just overprotective of themselves, and it prevented them from really being able to invest in this relationship the way that you deserve to be invested in, despite the fact that they had these romantic feelings for you. This is a soulmate card, and we have the soulmates card. So I feel like a lot of you guys have it in your mind like this person was your soulmate or is your soulmate. But the reality is they're just not as evolved as you are. Even if they are older than you, they might not be as evolved as you are. And they're not really in that energy of abundance like you are, because they feel like they have something to protect. And this is what's preventing them from feeling like they can really share, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like this person, they have an issue with sharing, okay? This type of energy comes up a lot of the times for people who have siblings, okay? So if your person, they grew up with a lot of siblings or something like that, like a lot of the time people with that character trait, they feel like they have to turn everything into a competition. And believe me, I know, because I have siblings, but I wasn't really raised with my siblings. But people who were actually raised in a household with their siblings, or a lot of siblings, they feel like they have to compete oftentimes when they really don't have to. Like, in your mind, you're like, you know, having a serious and, you know, an abundant and successful relationship doesn't mean that we need to compete with one another. Like, yeah, maybe there could be healthy competition sometimes, but at the same time, it's like, I support you, you support me, and we get through whatever the hell we need to get through together. And I feel like your person, their mindset on that needs some healing. Like, it needs some work, basically. But to summarize this reading, I feel like they ghosted you because their energy is not as abundant as yours, and they are not ready for a relationship the way that you are. This person still has some shit that they need to heal and work through before they can even consider getting down one knee and giving you the commitment that you deserve, right? And by the time that they're ready to do that, it's possible that you might have moved on to another soulmate already. So that is what I see. Now, it doesn't have to go down like that, okay? This person could definitely end up getting their life together, and I always try to emphasize in all my readings that nothing that I say here is set in stone. The future has an infinite number of outcomes, okay? So what comes up in the reading is really based on where your mind is at and where their mind is at, especially like on a subconscious level. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this does have the potential to work out, but there's nothing that you need to do because the ball is in their court now. The last time they had the ball, they kind of fucked it up, or they didn't do anything with it. They didn't actually, you know, yeah, like I said, they didn't actually do anything with it. You see how he has the ball and he ain't doing shit with it? Yeah, you guys, like that is what I'm kind of getting at. So like I said, the ball is in their court now, okay? And if they don't do what they got to do with their ball, you got hella balls, okay? That didn't even sound right, but you know what I mean. Like, you have hella balls, you have hella abundance in your life. So it's just like, what you don't get from this person, you can get anywhere else that you want to, because that is what happens when you are in this energy of abundance, right? You're in an energy of abundance, they're in an energy of defense. Like, it's not this, or feeling like they have to protect what little they have. Like, that is what I'm picking up on, and I feel like that is why they ghosted you. But do they regret it? Yes, absolutely, because now there's no spice in their life. Their life is like low-key hella boring without you in it, and I'm just gonna put it to you guys like that. So that is what I see for all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the decks that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the pink Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards and the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, along with a bunch of other cool decks and books and stuff I use on my channel as well. Be sure to check it out if that is something that you guys are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the 8 of Wands, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So why did your person ghost you? Okay, you guys, so to be completely honest with you guys, I don't even think your person knows why they ghosted you, honestly. And that's the genuine answer that I'm getting here. Like, we have the 10 of Wands here, so I do feel like it's very much possible that this person, they have a lot of unhealed wounds and a lot of unhealed baggage. And we have the 2 of Wands here, so it's crazy because they really did see themselves going somewhere with you, and they still do. I feel like they still do see themselves going somewhere in this connection, in this relationship. And I feel like if they have not given you a direct, clear-cut answer on why they did what they did, because it's possible that, you know, it could have all happened so fast. If they didn't give you a clear-cut answer, they know that they need to. Okay, with this Ace of Swords, they know that they need to just be real with you because you've been real with them and authentic with them from the jump. If they know that, okay, like they know that shit. Okay, like with this Queen of Cups here, there is a reason why genuinely I feel like this person, they only see themselves with you, right? They only see themselves with you. The crazy thing here is we have the 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. So we have 888 here. So if you be seeing 888 a lot, then this is definitely confirmation that this reading is yours, is for you. This person, they see you as somebody who's very passionate. Okay, they have very passionate feelings and very passionate emotion for you. For some of you, I feel like this person wants to create with you or procreate with you. And with the 8 of Pentacles, this person just views you as somebody who's very creative, very I think the word is expressionistic, or somebody who your self-expression. This person really likes that about you. They like the way that you express yourself. But the truth is, okay, so we got the Twin Flames card, okay, and it says yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing one another. Okay, so if you know for a fact this is your twin flame, like you just feel that connection, it's just not a question. I really recommend you guys look into Twin Flame Revolution on YouTube. Like, their videos are really dope. But I remember from this one particular video, right? One of them, Nicole, she was talking about how when 2 twin flames come together, and this could be with soulmates or even just divine counterparts, but when 2 twin flames come together and one has worked on themselves, right, and one has really done the work, done the healing, done the shadow work, and the other has not, when they come together, it might seem all, you know, fine and dandy at first, but the twin flame that hasn't worked on themselves is eventually going to want to run away, of course, because that's like, she compared it to walking into the room, right? And God is standing right there, and literally all of your wounds, all of your baggage, all of this shit that you've done in the past that makes you cringe, just everything that you don't want people to see, for real, it's like God is standing before you, and you walk in and he or she can see all of that, right? And it's just like you want to run away because it's like you don't want anybody to see you like that. And I'm feeling like that is the kind of energy that I'm picking up on in terms of why this person ghosted you, because they felt like you could see it all, right? We have the Mask card here, and it says not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. So this person could have very well been gaslighting themselves about how they were truly feeling about you, right? And I feel like, you know, given the fact that if this is a twin flame or is similar to a twin flame relationship, I feel like, you know, when you walk into a room, since you guys are like the mirror version of one another, you can see everything. And oftentimes that is when one or both of the twin flames even will want to run away from one another, because it's like, oh my God, like I don't want you to see me like this. I don't want you to see me like at my lowest point, you know. Or even if this is like your soulmate, it's just like, you know, I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I'm ready for this sacred union or this sacred connection, because I don't want to be seen like in that light. I don't want you to see everything about me. And then you have the Eight of Cups here, which is the energy of them walking away or moving on, or feeling like, you know, I feel like really this pile, I feel like this person moved on because they felt like they felt like you deserved better than them, right? And I mean, I feel like the way you went about it, it was just like, you know, we all have our flaws, but I still want to be with you. And I just feel like this person, in terms of whether or not they regret ghosting you, the answer is yes. Like, this is definitely a very heavy burden that is weighing on this person for sure. And it's going to weigh on them until this person does something about this. Because if this is truly a twin flame connection, there's no getting away from that shit. Once your twin flame comes into your life, shit is just finna get shook up. Like, that's the best way I could say it, you know. All the shit that you might have thought that you healed, or all of the shit that you thought that you dealt with, you know, it's gonna come up until you are prepared to deal with it, especially in terms of this relationship. And sometimes one or both parties is not ready to deal with it, right? And so I feel like in this case, your person, they just weren't ready to deal with it. Maybe like when you came into their life, maybe you didn't mean to, but you unconsciously brought their attention to all those wounds that they thought that they healed, that they thought that they had worked through, or they thought that they left in the past, right? And the crazy thing is, like, I feel like your person, they're teeter-tottering between these like emotions of like, should I take a leap of faith towards my person, or should I just leave the past in the past and walk away from it, right? Meanwhile, I feel like when it comes to this connection, you guys have sort of reached this really beautiful place of surrender, right? As painful as it is and as painful as it can be, I feel like you really have reached this place of surrender. So you've been really working on yourself, maybe trying to build up some skills of your own, or just find something to do to kind of get your mind off of this person, or find something that you're passionate about. You guys have been, you know, investing in yourself more, loving on yourself more, you know, because at the end of the day, no matter whether or not somebody is your other half or not, you guys still have standards for how you will allow yourself to be treated. And I feel like this person, they know this about you, and they know that they have to come clean about something. Like, they just need to speak their truth. They know this, right? They know this, but I feel like this person is being a little cowardly right now, or they're trying to muster up the strength to actually come forward and say what they should have said before, right? Which this can either lead to a possible reconciliation or rekindling of this relationship, or it could lead to closure. But if this is truly a twin flame relationship, I'm not really sure if closure is possible, okay? Because it's like you'll always be connected. That is the one type of relationship that I don't think you can actually cut the cord from, unless you wish to rip your whole entire soul in half, which is most likely going to be very painful. So yeah, that is what I see for my people who have chosen group number 3 for why they ghosted you. They ghosted you because I feel like they were not ready for you, to summarize. And do they regret it? Absolutely yes. It's going to weigh on them until they do something about it. So that is what I see for my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the decks that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards for these pink cards here, and the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, which I've pretty much been using all week. So yeah, these will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, along with a bunch of other cool decks and books and stuff that I use on my channel as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something that you guys are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the 5 of Cups, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So why did your person ghost you? Okay, so we start off the readings with the 4 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So the very first thing that comes to my mind is the fact that this person's living situation might not be something that you would approve of if you were dating them. Okay, so for example, this person could have been married, or they could still be living with their baby mom, baby dad, or this person could still be living with a boyfriend or girlfriend. This person could have had a wife at home or a husband at home. I'm getting that type of energy. Now, it does not have to be that type of energy, but whatever the case is, they were doing something sneaky and they didn't want you to find out about it, even though you might have already found out about it, at which point this is when this person ghosted you. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you didn't really get a chance to really see this person's everyday life like 24/7, but maybe you suspected, like intuitively you suspected that this person was doing something, like they had something to protect, they had some type of reason to have a certain guard or boundary up around themselves. They were probably dishonest about something, or they just omitted the truth about something that was going on in their life, and they felt like it was something that would have caused you to lose your respect for them. And I'm definitely getting that type of energy. I definitely think that this person probably lost out on your respect, not because of whatever it is that they were hiding, but because of the fact that they weren't honest with you about it from the beginning. So some of you could have, and this is just for some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody who was married or already in a relationship, or this could be a third-party situation. If it was not a third-party situation that we're talking about, and maybe you didn't catch this person red-handed, there is still something that this person was keeping from you, okay? And that is what we're getting at. So if it's not a third-party situation, this could be a particular lifestyle. It could even be the fact that maybe this person didn't have that much money, but yet they were constantly flexing. Like, I'm getting that type of energy. I feel like this person, they put on a facade about their life. Like they put on this image about their life that was not true, okay? And so whether or not they regret ghosting you, since we have the 5 of Cups here and the 4 of Pentacles, I'm gonna say yes. I feel like this person was disappointed in themselves because I feel like they were breadcrumbing you. Like, honestly, like they were giving the bare minimum, like, you know, giving smaller and smaller amounts of maybe time and energy and affection over time, and I feel like they were doing this for selfish reasons, and I feel like they're disappointed in themselves from it because they didn't get anything out of it. Like, I don't know what they thought they were going to accomplish by being dishonest with you in this situation. But we have this 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, if this person was married or in a relationship, they stayed in it because they felt like they have been investing in it for so long, they didn't want it to go to waste. But for others of you, this is what this person, you know, saw this relationship, or what they see now this relationship had the potential to be, right? This is complete emotional security and stability in a relationship. Even has the energy of like building a family of sorts, like a very safe, stable, solid family foundation. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles here, so this is also like a very stable, solid foundation. Same thing with the 4 of Wands here. So this person, I feel like they not only regret ghosting you, but I feel like they regret not solidifying the foundation of this connection, or what this connection was going to be built on. They did this for selfish reasons, and I feel like they are aware of the fact that they were very inconsiderate about your feelings in the situation, and they are aware of the fact that they were obviously dishonest, you know? But this person might be a little bit prideful or a bit egotistical, and they might not really have the courage to admit that. But for a lot of you, they will eventually over time. So this was a karmic relationship, because we have the karmic relationship card, and it says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. And I feel like the one thing that really triggered this person about you was that this person knew that you wouldn't hesitate to call them out on their shit, or that you wouldn't hesitate to say whatever was on your mind, whether it triggered them or not, right? Because that's just the type of person you are. You're going to say, especially if you care about somebody, you're going to say what's on your mind, or you're going to call somebody out on their shit. if you know that they're doing wrong, or like whatever this is, whether or not you found out what this is. Some of you know exactly what it was that this person was doing that was dishonest, but others of you, you don't know, you just suspect, right? Because maybe this person didn't let you get close enough to see that they were hiding something, or close enough to see that they had something that they were trying to protect. But for a lot of you, it could have just been the fact that this person, they just didn't really have it like that. Maybe they were trying to flex and make it seem like, you know, they were good on their own. But the truth is, with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, this person was lacking in a lot of areas of their life, right? So this was a karmic relationship that was supposed to teach you and was supposed to assist you on your journey to finding your actual one true love. So the thing about karmic relationships is they teach us to make healthy choices. So we have healthy choices and healing heart, which both kind of mean the same thing. So this Seven of Pentacles here, imagine that this is you and this is your goals here, or this is what it is, the life that you want to build for yourself, the life that you imagine for yourself. I feel like very strongly for you guys, this person, they would have done nothing but get in your way, right? They would have done nothing but get in your way. Now, it doesn't have to be that way for all of you, but I'm saying, like, for a lot of you, it's like healing your, like, breaking free from this relationship or breaking free from this connection only goes to show you how much you actually deserve when it comes to a serious committed relationship, because it damn sure ain't this, okay? This is a very dishonest and can be a very sneaky, conniving, backstabbing ass energy. So whether or not this person actually lied about something or omitted the truth or just hid something from you, that's not how you do somebody that you consider family, right? And I don't think that this person really meant to hurt you. However, they know that they did, you know, and I'm not going to take the responsibility off of them because of their intentions. I don't think that their intentions were bad, but they were just very much self-interested. Like, this person was very selfish in the way that they handled this situation. And I just feel like the universe brought this person into your life to teach you, like, to teach you about your self-worth. It says here, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction, and then healthy choices. It says making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. This connection was supposed to teach you all of that, because if you notice, after it ended, or after this person ghosted you, you started investing in yourself more, right? You were just like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not about to keep on going through this shit. I'm finna start worrying about myself and myself only. And that is exactly where the universe wanted you to be. And sometimes it's fucked up because it's like, damn, universe, I'm tired of all these lessons that are supposed to help me build my character. But the universe is just like, but it's time for you to start paying more attention to yourself. Certain people will do nothing but distract you from doing just that, you know? So yeah, so in terms of why this person ghosted you, I feel like it was because they knew they were up to no good, or they were hiding something from you. And it could have been the fact that they didn't have any money, or it could have been a third party situation that they were hiding from you. And do they regret it? Absolutely. They're very disappointed in themselves because they can't stop thinking about what they could have had in this situation. Meanwhile, you guys are most likely destined to have that shit with somebody else, somebody who is more on your level than this person was or ever could be, you know? So that is what I see for my people who have chosen group number 3. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the decks that we use for today's reading, we did use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards in pink, and this is the deck we've been using all week, but we use the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, you guys, along with other cool decks and books and stuff I use on my channel as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something that you guys are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the Princess of Wands, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, why did your person ghost you? Okay, so we start off the reading with the Ace of Cups and the Devil card. Okay, you guys, so I'm definitely picking up on the fact that this was somebody who did not know how to control their emotions. And you may or may not have seen this side of this person, but this person, I feel like they could have some type of struggles with addiction or something like that. And if it's not that, I feel like this person, they could try to use a certain means of escape to escape their emotions. So for a lot of people, it could be intimacy, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol. This person was doing something excessively to kind of deal with or combat this emotions, because the Ace of Cups reverse can be a very emotionally volatile and emotionally unstable energy. And I feel like this is something that this person was in possession of. Like, I'm getting a very unpredictable energy from this person. And for a lot of you guys might not have spent enough time around this person to really see this side of them. I feel like this person probably has a lot of insecurities, and they would probably need constant validation from their romantic partner, which I feel like can get a little annoying over time. And not only that, you guys, but this energy is kind of similar to group number 1, except for like more excessively. Like, your energies are completely different, right? So this particular reading, we might do like a person A, person B type of setup, because I can see this shit clear as day. Your person is coming out as the Ace of Cups, right? And the Devil. And the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This person could be a Capricorn. We also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we also have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? Okay, so these two energies are very, very different. And these two, when you put them together, it could come off a bit playerish. Like, your person could be a bit of a player. They could be a bit impulsive. They could be a bit unpredictable. And when you pair it with the Devil, okay, this person just doesn't know how to act, okay? And with the Ace of Cups reverse, I just don't think, adding emotional instability to the mix, I don't really think it's a good thing. Whereas when we talk about your energy, you're coming out as the Star, okay, Aquarius energy, the Sun, Leo, the Empress, I think, is Taurus, and the Princess of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so these are the energies that you guys are giving off, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So with the Sun and the Star, like, I just feel like y'all have so much going for yourself. Like, I feel like you guys are genuinely very happy. And if you're not necessarily happy in life, you have a way of still radiating that energy and passing that shit on to other people. Like, you guys are the type, you're like, maybe life sucks sometimes, but I can still make people smile along the way. Like, that's the type of energy that I'm getting from you guys. And the Empress card, I feel like you guys put your health and your wealth first. Some of you guys could be mothers, so you probably prioritize being a parent. But the thing is, you have the Empress and you have the Princess of Wands, right? So this is like this is like the most evolved feminine energy in the entire tarot deck. And then you have the Princess of Wands, which is a much more undeveloped feminine energy than this is. So the way I interpret this is that you are still very much in tune with your inner child, right? You're still very much in tune with your inner child. However, with the Empress card, you are still very much in your divine feminine energy, right? So I feel like this is my pile. You guys are multifaceted, right? And we also have the Butterfly card here. So it says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth, right? So I feel like when you met this person, or when you were dealing with this person, you were in the process of evolving, and you were evolving to a place that this person is not vibrationally aligned with, okay? I'm just gonna put it to you like that. Spirit was literally saying, the universe was literally saying, where you are going, the destination that is planned for you, they cannot come with you because they are not ready for this level of ascension. And that is the best way that I can say it. This person was not evolved enough to be in your life. If anything, they would have dragged you down with them, and they know this, okay? They know this. Next, we have the Not Enough card, and it says frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. This is not you. This is all them. Literally, this is all them. So they knew that they were not enough. They had this fear of not being enough, right? And they knew that you were going to grow with or without them. And I think the idea of that probably worried them. Like, honestly, I feel like this person probably goes for more unevolved people, right? Like, they feel more comfortable in that type of relationship. They probably, like, are really insecure in relationships, they might even be the type, they like to control their partner, and you are just not somebody who likes to be controlled. This card represents freedom of expression, right? And when you're really tapped into this energy and you're evolving while you're in it, you become this Empress. And I said this in one of my last readings, since we have the palm tree here, it says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, right? So this person ghosted you, right? So let's use this analogy, right? And we have the Empress. Think of yourself as a rainforest, right? And I said this in one of my last readings, but think of yourself as a rainforest, right? You know, in a lot of places around the world, they are coming in and they are cutting down these rainforests so that they can build stuff and do construction or whatever in the rainforest. And so, you know, the trees are dying and the rainforest in some parts of the world just ain't as luscious, right? If you let this person in, they would have been cutting down your damn trees, right? Versus this person removing themselves from your life or ghosting you, aka the universe removing them from your life, doing you a favor. Now the rainforest, like if you remove humans from a rainforest or you remove humans from a deserted island or whatever the fuck the case may be, now the rainforest is flourishing because there's nobody to come in and fuck it up. Right? That is the energy that I'm getting. So imagine yourself, that's the energy of the Empress. Nobody's coming in to fuck it up. Nobody's coming in to fuck with her. The only energy, the only frequency that is vibrationally aligned with this is the Emperor. So whenever I see the Empress come out in any tarot reading and you're asking me about somebody else and they're not coming out as the Emperor, I feel like that's kind of how I already know, like, sis, they're not the one. They're not the one. They're not adding any type of value to your life. The Knight of Wands and the Nine of Swords literally has nothing on the Empress. Like, not even close, you know? And I'm not the type that's like trying to put anybody down or whatever, but the truth is, it's not that they ghosted you. It's that the universe removed them from your life because they don't have any place to be there. Right? You are a flourishing rainforest. You don't need humans coming in and fucking shit up. Fucking your shit up. Right? For their gain. For their monetary gain. For their, you know, stability. Right? You're busy cultivating your own stability. You know, you're busy flourishing in your own damn rainforest. You know, if somebody comes in and starts cutting down your trees and shit, you be like, hold up. That's where them energy vampires be coming in and they start siphoning your energy. Now, the rainforest ain't as luscious as it was before because people started coming in and fucking it up. People, aka this person that quote unquote ghosted you. The universe really did you a favor with that one, you know, like, and we have palm tree here. So it says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. It takes a while for a rainforest to grow or to recover, right? But once it does grow, it's going to be real strong and it's going to take you extra time to cut down them trees if they do, you know, if you do, you know. And so, what was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, so somebody tries to come in and start cutting your trees down, guess what? You got like 10,000 more trees, right? And so the rainforest is still luscious. It's like the universe was like, nah, we gotta pull this person out of group number 4's life because group number 4 is busy flourishing right now, right? Your energy, like, is so much more vibrant and like flourishing than this person's energy is, right? And some of y'all could really like still feel kind of addicted to this person. Like, I'm hearing this TikTok sound. They was like, that's what you want, and the girl was like, yeah, that's my man, I'm gonna stick beside him. Don't stick beside them because they just gonna cut down the trees in your rainforest. Okay, I'm giving you a warning, unless they come back on a more evolved energy, which is very much a possibility. But this person, they have some serious ego and confidence issues, and it causes them to fuck up a lot of their personal relationships. And honestly, it's just like, you are developing and you are growing and you are flourishing right now. If this person came in, they have to bring something that actually adds value to your life in order for them to do so. So this is the one pile. I'm like, yes, they ghosted you, but at the same time, this was the universe's way of doing you a favor because you know that you are destined for more in life, right? And this person just ain't it. It ain't it. Okay. So, do they regret ghosting you though? For a lot of you, I'm going to say yes. However, I do feel like with this particular pile, your person is so prideful. I feel like this is the one pile I feel like they would probably never admit it. So, yeah. But they do get to watch you flourish and glow up on them. So, that's a good thing, you know. they're definitely gonna miss you when they see you leveling up and glowing the fuck up, getting your money and just in your Empress energy. But by then it's probably gonna be too late for them to actually do anything about it. So yeah, that is what I get to summarize the reading. So that is all I have for y'all today. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you are interested in the decks that we use for today's reading, we did use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards in pink here, and we also used the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, which will also be available for purchase down in the description box below on my Amazon store, along with a bunch of other cool decks and books and stuff I use on my channel as well. So check that out if that is something you guys are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.